6 Minutes Season 5. The Season of Unknowingness. The final chapter of the 6 Minute sequel.
There are kids in this world who are different. Special.
One of them found us.
And became family.
But her time ran out. And now, that girl is missing.
In this episode, I'll be breaking down the latest episode, 6 Minutes Season 5, piece by piece. We're here today talking about episode 8 of 6 Minutes Season 5, and there's a lot to it, and I gotta mention, I've been loving the longer episodes this season. This episode is 15 minutes, and it's absolutely packed, and, there's a lot to it, and it's a great episode, and I think we really get to see those dynamics with Casey, which is super fun, and, it's a great episode overall, so... But without further ado, let's get straight into this one.
Okay, Miss Dupree. Go, so I can get on with my class.
Thank you.
Gracias. Robotics fluid? Really, Cybot?
Just to hear him doing some normal stuff, I think, is always great, and Cyrus is excellent, and I love all of his, just hearing to, his academics and getting to meet his teacher. I think it's so fun, and I also love him and Casey, and, there's just a lot there, and I also love, this is funny, of course, robotics fluid. It's perfect, and I hope for more classroom scenes in Season 5, for sure. But, yeah.
Girl I love.
Wow. You sound like a man in love.
Casey, I never said any of that. I would never say that. Not about Brynleigh.
About someone else, maybe?
Casey is laying it on really hard here. You can obviously tell the love triangle that's developing here, and she definitely has, some sort of feelings for Cyrus. And I think it's interesting, this was discussed on Rewind, how you have to, I guess, fall in love in the same order, right? Because, of course, originally he fell in love with Casey, and, in my mind, I think things will repeat themselves, right? That's just kind of how the timelines unfold. But overall, I really enjoy this, and I love always hearing them together. I mean, it's so great to get even more of that, and they always have a fantastic dynamic.
Guess it's your lucky day, Anders family. You officially have 2 new roommates.
Oh my goodness. I didn't see you crossing the street. Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I was distracted by...
Oh, that is so perfect. And I love this whole memory thing, right? In a previous episode, she was remembering that kiss that she shared with Cyrus in Season 2, and now we have that memory of when she first, was really introduced to the house and, got to know everybody. And so I just think it's so perfect. I just think there's a lot there, and I love and I hope to see more memories from Brynleigh in Season 5. I think that'd be amazing. Also, I think, I just always love those scenes where Brynleigh is walking by herself, and, just getting to hear her thoughts in a sort of way. I think it's really great.
How many innocent animals had to die for this design aesthetic?
It's definitely a choice.
Oh, gross. Is that a woolly mammoth? Someone's here.
Okay, we'd better find somewhere to... Oh, you're already gone. Where did you...
Hey!
Casey talking about this whole, quote-unquote design aesthetic, and obviously she's talking about the animals on the wall. I think it's so perfect, and it reminds me of season 1 when they were breaking into Brynleigh's house, and, Casey she was talking to Mr. Pasternak, and she said, I love killing the little ones, meaning the small animals. I mean, it's so funny, and she was calling herself Tiffany with a G. I also, just love this duo of Casey and Cyrus, and, it'll be interesting to see all of the scenes they share together in season 5. I think they're really co-starring together in a sort of way, which is an interesting thing.
I'm glad she's hanging out with someone who can keep up with her. Better than those clout-chasing phonies at school always following her around. Do you know, not a one of them has shown up for Brynleigh since her mom's been in the hospital?
Brynleigh's mom is...
very sick.
I also love Mr. Pasternak talking about cadence. He seems different here from, what he was in season 1, right? Being able to open up about his own personal experiences, and I also love, just his calmness with Cyrus, that kind of overall dynamic with Cyrus. I really enjoyed this.
What is this under my windshield wiper? A note? The bot is right. Who put this here?
Really, the main question is who wrote this, and, I'm already crossing off Casey, right? She's not trying to have Cyrus be suspicious of her in any sort of way, and also, I'm gonna, obviously draw, cross off Cyrus's family. My mind rests with the bots, right? I think it makes perfect sense to still have Adam and Cam still alive, right? Because we know Dr. Whittier was interested in building bots from a young age, as was seen in season 4. If I had to bet on somebody, I would say that this is Adam. I don't have an exact reasoning, but it just seems the most likely, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Can I call your parents? I think Dr. Anders needs to get to the office.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yes.
I'll just text my dad.
Dad, what's dinner? I'm starving.
The conflict between Monica and James, it's really concerning, and, it has me questioning a lot of things about, just their overall dynamic, and, they kind of seem upset with each other in a sort of way, right? They don't have that same trust that we've been able to rely on throughout all of the seasons and all of the storylines, right? They've been known to be on the same page, but it just seems like they're not anymore.
Nice chatting with you. Okay, let's see. Time to give it a go. Sorry to put you in the dark, Anders fam. Just a little...
Why are the lights flickering?
You mean, why did they go out?
Sounds like a power surge.
Anyone got a flashlight?
Okay, now stop. Stop! Whoa, no, I think I just started a fire.
There's so much going on, and I'm really excited for season 5. This sets up so much. Thank you all so much for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, please leave a 5-star review. Until next time, this is Landon saying peace, love, and time travel.